This week's Unikernel application spotlight. This week we are looking at GraphQL, specifically the Apollo GraphQL server. So there's, probably a dozen or maybe 100 dozen of these GraphQL servers around. Apollo seems to be one of the more popular ones. And it was actually brought up the other week by one of our users. And so this week it's going to be a little bit different. Instead of just running kind of ad hoc pre-made packages, this obviously is something that you would make a package of yourself. So this is the GitHub that we're using, Apollo servers, GraphQL. And so it's built for node deployments, JavaScript that is, and essentially all we're gonna do is run this example here. I think GraphQL got popular sometime after Facebook open sourced it in 2015 or something like that, and I think a lot of front end developers really liked it because then they could have full control over the querying, whereas your normal form post to the server type of thing, all the querying would be done on the back end and it would be defined by whoever was writing that. And so this gave a lot more control. There's other things, but I think that's like a huge reason why this got super popular. So anyways, this server, obviously it just defines our query of hello, and then when queried it says world. So pretty basic. Can install it, and let's get into it. Now I did make a package of this, but again, what you could do is you could like fork this package, you could clone it, and then you could just put in your own files. That's a very easy way of creating a package. So that's one method, but this is mostly an example. Just like a lot of these packages are examples, by the way, but this even more so because it's custom code that's going in. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is actually the root of my package when I was making it. So you can kind of see, I stick a README and everything, stick a package manifest. Pretty basic. The program is actually Node, right? And then we just call the server MJS 412.0. If we look at our sysroot here, sorry, that was a lot. This basically has all the contents of whatever node package we're using, but then it also has the stuff that is specific to this. So we have our node modules, we have our package JSON, and then most importantly the server MJS. And as you can see, I did not change anything at all. But we can go ahead and pop it up. And when you're testing this out, like say you wanted to modify this, you can always do something like a GraphQL like this, and then you can just kind of plop it into the expected folder. This is actually how I kind of test. Maybe that's not the best way, but that's just how I do things. Anyways, so we can kind of pop this up. 4,000. I've got this forwarded locally, so we go ahead and open it up. And so now we have this nice little GraphQL administrative area, query area. It gives us lots of good little tools and so forth. And so we can run our queries, we can get the expected response. We can throw it into a table format or JSON format, which is great. Gives us the duration. We can, look at all sorts of stuff. We can send custom headers, and we can do all sorts of stuff. We can search the schema. We have our settings. But yeah, this is how you run GraphQL as a nanos Unikernel. Like I said, this is super basic video. The only difference is that these packages you would probably make yourself. But until next week, catch you guys later.